Thanks for handling that skate punk kid, Jala.
No worries. Text me anytime you need a child gently intimidated.
Hopefully it's a one-off.
So, you're a dance coach.
Volunteer dance coach.
I bet the kids really love you.
I love coaching, but my dad thinks I'm wasting my time.
I think you already know my opinion of your dad's opinions.
I know he's not great, but I can't help but still try to make him proud of me. Whenever he calls, I start stammering like a kid again.
That's rough. But if you start standing up to him, it'll get easier. It's like a muscle, just like a dance move. Keep practicing and you'll get better at it.
Well, thanks again for being in my corner. I'm glad to know I have someone to call on.
I know you could have handled that kid yourself. You don't need to make up excuses to see me.
Aw, but the excuse is half the fun.
Oh, I've been looking forward to this day. Though not as much as my next cub leader. She has something of a personal grudge against you. I'd warm up a little before this particular battle if I were you. Which I'm not, thankfully.
Indeed.
Feeling eager? I think you're slowly learning to hear the call of Barefoot again. It was faint for so long, but you can hear it now. Can't you?
Yes, I can. Oh my god. It sounds like Madonna's Like a Virgin played on a shitty sound system.
I sure resisted at first too. has issues with Trust That One. But once she was convinced that the mayor's skate park redevelopment would only be the beginning, how the yuppies would follow like locusts with their condos. Well, she soon realized that only Soundy Dearest could protect her home. And if the only price was to stop spending time with her beloved brother, hard to swallow, but not enough to choke.
Siblings are overrated anyway. Only children might be weird, but they get everything.
Fear not, Jala. There's hope for you yet to see the light.
The only thing I'm afraid of is dying of boredom.
You're right. Enough talk. It's time for all of us to get what we want.
Jala Jayaratna. Finally, we meet. What does Soundy want with someone like you? I guess I just have to trust in the bear.
Jeez, kid. What's with the attitude?
I'm Aisha, Irfan's younger sister. You broke his heart in high school. Ring any bells?
Irfan and I had a heart-to-heart. Things are better.
Stop saying his name, or I will make your life a living hell.
Oh, she's so cute, like an angry, murdery kitten.
Stay away from my brother, Jala. And better yet, go back to whatever pit of hell you crawled back here from.
Just because I left town doesn't mean I've let my skills get rusty. In fact, I'm even better now.
Don't think you're the only one who's leveled up.
When you lose miserably, I hope you don't take it personally. I'm just better than you.
You left town and never even had the decency to look back at the disaster you left behind in your wake. I guess you did teach me one thing. You don't have to be the dominant gender to be an asshole.
Irfan wasn't supposed to be collateral. I really did care about him.
Yeah, you cared enough to literally never check in on him again. Whatever redemption story you've decided for yourself means nothing to me. The truth is, you haven't earned forgiveness. All you've earned is this ass kicking. Your actions have consequences, Jala. It's me. I'm the consequence. everyone mad at you all the time. I've never messed up bad enough to find out.
How about you get your own life instead of obsessing over your older brothers?
I was there, Jala. You're the one who doesn't realize the extent of her damage. Don't underestimate me. It'll be the last mistake you ever make. I won't let you get past me. My purpose is to keep everyone safe from parasites like you. You might have earphones.
Hey, you don't know any.
Won, but this isn't over. I'm not gonna stop until I run you out of this town. I don't care if Irfan's forgiven you. I never will.
We haven't made enough progress. Are you even trying, Jala?
Have we forgotten that it's me doing you a favor here?
Don't act like you don't want to know what's going on with those kids.
That's not the point.
I think that's exactly the point. Aisha hates your guts, so I guess it's not surprising you couldn't get anything out of her.
That's suspiciously understanding of you.
I heard you had it out with Irfan.
That's why I came home, to have some conversations that were long overdue.
And did it help?
You know, I think I actually feel better.
He's too nice for you anyway.
What?
Nothing. Forget it. Keep going with Soundy's troop leaders. You're 4 down, only 1 to go.
You know, talking to Jala was very cathartic. I even made a breakthrough in my relationship with Shahrukh.
Who is Shahrukh?
That's his cat.
I'm even more confused now.
He's a dweeb with no friends.
Oh. Yeah, makes sense.
Don't get hostile because Irfan's actually facing his past, unlike you.
Yeah, Tyler. change your mind about your participation yet?
No, and for the record, I hate all of you.
You don't really mean that.
I'm deadly serious.
Whew, you guys are all so dramatic. It's my turn next, and I'm not gonna spend my time crying about the past like the rest of you. I'll show Jala exactly what she's been missing, and that's a good time. Better say your goodbyes while you can, losers. I'm getting out of this damn town at the end of the month, and Jala's gonna be in the passenger seat right next to me.
It's your turn to pick, Tua, but there's a Twilight Zone marathon on right now.
Sure, Apache. That's fine.
Kathi rolls, a Calcutta delicacy. Spiced chicken thighs with juicy onions, spicy green chilies, and a hint of lime. Yummy!
Dad, I'm already hungry. You don't have to sell me on this.
Then I won't keep us from deliciousness any longer. Go, wash up, wash your hands, and let's start. That's acceptable. We start with our marinade. Crush up some garlic and ginger for me, will you, Podidua? We're looking for a nice paste.
Well, I do love crushing things.
Ginger, garlic, our parents' hopes and dreams.
Nice effort, kiddo. You know, I learned this recipe to try to win over your party. It didn't work, obviously. She's a stubborn one, just like your Amma. Oh, don't tell your Amma I said that.
You usually get on with everyone, Dad.
Alas, Patti is immune to the Jairatni charm, but thankfully your mother isn't. But let's keep these jokes about Patti between us. Hit the chicken mixture with some spice before we get too carried away. You're getting better with every lesson, Podidua. Keep it up. It's mint chutney time. Remember how much your sister loves chutney?
Yes, Dad?
Aruni loved chutney so much, we started calling her Chutney.
I remember, Dad.
You girls were so sweet. Ah, where does the time go? It's like it was yesterday.
He's gone. Let's just blend it and move on before he pulls out the photo albums.
I'm not quite sure what you are trying to do, Jala. The way I see it, I'm not married to your Patti. I married your mother, and I have no regrets about that. Genuinely, I think Patti's disapproval was harder on her than it was on me. We need some filling for the kathi rolls. Cut up some pepper and onion for me, Jala Banana. Not too finely. That was difficult, but you handled it well. You seem to be getting quite fired up. How about lighting the stove?
Dad loves to deflect when he doesn't want to give his opinion.
That's pretty good. Fry up those chopped veggies first, and then toss in the chicken to get everything nice and cooked. You keep cooking like that, and you'll surpass me soon enough. I wish you could remember more of my mother, Jalu. You were so young when she passed. She was a wonderful woman, though she didn't handle things with Chandra well. I'm sure she had regrets.
Did Auntie C forgive her in the end?
It wasn't as simple as that. Our mother didn't think she had done anything wrong. And, of course, neither did Chandra. Arama, she meant well, but she worried about appearances, reputation. What did the neighbors think? It ruled her life and ours. That's why when raising you girls, I wanted you to know you could come to me with anything. I didn't want a home full of secrets, brushed under every rug, for everyone to walk around on eggshells. Oh, speaking of which, time to whisk up an egg so we can fry the parotas. Nicely done. One of the things we really wanted to do for you kids was accept your partners unconditionally. That's why we welcomed Ahmed and Tyler back in the day. We'll accept whoever you end up with, Jala, as long as they make you happy.
Okay, Daddy. I know.
Now, come. Before the fillings get cold, fry the parota with the egg on one side. Then we assemble and feast. Hey, not too shabby, Jalu.
So, what do you think?
I haven't had a kadhi roll this delicious in years. Wonderful work, Padidua.
Think I have a future running a kathi roll stand?
I promise to be there every day if you do.
Let's make fish fry. The trick is in the marinade. Everything else is quite straightforward.
I wonder what else she's been marinating on.
What was that, Jala?
Everything going to plan with the wedding?
Really, Jala? Can't I just want to teach you how to make fish fry without having some ulterior motive?
I assume every cooking session is an elaborate emotional trap.
Let's just get started, shall we? Start by washing your hands. Adequate. Score the fish in one direction, not too deep. We just want to allow the marinade to sink in, not slice the fish into ribbons. Sorry, was I supposed to praise your average performance? So, Jala.
Uh-oh.
How long exactly are you going to spend doing nothing in life and living in your childhood bedroom?
So you did have an ulterior motive.
What is wrong with you today, Jala? You're in such a mood. Take some of that aggression out on the ginger garlic paste instead, will you? Oh, so Chandra told me you've been helping her and Tyler with the skate park situation. Is it not going well? Is that why you're so touchy this morning?
I guess it would have been too much to expect sympathy from you, huh, Ma?
Well, I don't approve of the goings-on in the park. I've never trusted mascots. That's why I never took you girls to Disney World.
What? That's why Auntie C snuck us there? I thought Amma just hated Joy.
Now, add the turmeric, coriander, Kashmiri mirch, garam masala, and cumin to the paste. Then finish with a dash of lemon. Your Auntie Chandra would be thrilled. Then again, I saw her burn rice twice. Whether things go well with the skate park or not, I hope you won't let that influence things with Tyler. She's been through enough, don't you think?
Why do you always take her side?
'Cause Tyler stuck around? Unlike you? You only have one sibling, but somehow you're the third favorite child. That's gotta sting.
Coat the pomfret with the marinade, Jala. We don't have all day. Better than last time we cooked together. Set the fish aside to rest and marinate for a bit. Speaking of which...
Oh no, I hate it when she makes these recipes metaphors for our emotional failures.
Don't you think you've let the situation with Aruni marinate long enough?
No. You know what? I was planning to apologize, but now I'm the one who's pissed at her.
Forget taking responsibility. Let's assign blame, baby.
At this rate, she'll be married and have 3 children before you two actually talk. Forget it. Light the stove, Jala. That's something even you can't get wrong, no? You won't completely embarrass me in front of Patti. Given your attitude, I'm sure I already know the answer to the question. But still, I'll ask. Are you planning to stay in Timber Hills?
Don't try to guilt trip me today, Amma. I have a lot on my mind.
It's a question I have every right to ask, Jala. Especially considering you live under my roof.
I do want to settle here, but I'm definitely getting my own place.
Oh, really? Well, that would be convenient, having both my girls living nearby.
Look at that. The oil is hot enough to fry the fish now.
So it is. Put the fish in the pan gently. I don't need you getting burns on top of everything else. Even Patti would approve. What am I saying? Maybe I should lie down.
How is it, Amma?
Next time, focus less on arguing with me and more on listening to my instructions.
I was listening.
Evidently not. Let's make pomfret fish fry. Start by washing your hands. Adequate. First step, score the fish. Good. But don't get overconfident. Pound some ginger and garlic together to make a paste for the marinade. I've already given you too many compliments today. Add the spices to the ginger garlic paste. Try to feel the proportions, Oh, so you are paying attention. Really work the marinade into the fish. Not bad. Is that good enough for you? Light the stove and heat the oil in the pan. Your Auntie Chandra would be thrilled. Then again, I saw her burn rice twice. Now we fry. You could be a decent cook.
How is it, Amma?
A little heavy-handed on the turmeric, but otherwise decent.
Thanks, Ma.
Don't get ahead of yourself. There's room for improvement.
Oh, Jala, that smells delicious. I'm sure Shahrukh is very thankful.
I'll be expecting a handwritten thank you note in my mailbox. And don't write it for him. I know your handwriting here fun.
I'm telling you, beneath this grouchy face and the smoke-breathing tiger lurks the softest and tenderest of souls.
Sure, deep down maybe.
Very, very deep down.
He's a good boy, really.
Yeah, So I was just minding my business skating, and she said she was better than me, a skate peasant, and that I was obsessed with my brother who belonged to her, and then she attacked me for no reason.
That doesn't seem totally accurate.
She's been challenging all the skate punks, including you. The streets run red with the blood of babes. The blood of babes, Cece.
Ah, speak of the devil.
As we were saying, she's burned our crops and poisoned our drinking water.
Hi.
Are they actually tattling on us?
Jala, have you been fighting these children?
Okay, Auntie, that's not at all a fair representation of the facts. I was trying to engage in a conversation with these wayward youths who are cult members, by the way.
Do your conversations usually involve this?
Really, Jala? I don't know what you're thinking. Picking fights with these girls? You're far too old for this.
Well, it's too late for you now anyway. You've gone and done it. By defeating us, you've attracted the attention of the General, Soundy's first follower, the Mama Bear.
You know she'd kill you if she heard you call her that.
It's true. Salma's waiting for you, Jala, and she's gonna eat you alive.
If Soundy wants me, why doesn't he face me himself? You know, instead of hiding in sewer grates?
Wait, are you girls getting up to trouble in the sewers?
Yeah, making out by the light of a burning rat carcass, probably.
Ha! All right, enough bickering in my shop. Hand over your boards for repairs or shoo.
Yeah, Jala. How about you meet me outside for a sec?
Hey, Jala.
What?
You're being summoned.
What?
You're being summoned. God, are those headphones giving you tinnitus?
By who?
Soundy summons you to the skate park, or whatever.
Why?
Something, Sama. I skimmed. I'm playing Snake.
Jala, you should get to the skate park and see what Salma needs. She's a good girl with a lot going on. I expect reports of your best behavior.
You expect too much.
Oh my god, you actually came! I mean, cool of you to show up. I haven't been dreaming about this or anything.
Things have been really intense for me lately, so it would be great if this was just not.
I hear you. I promise, only good vibes allowed on this dance floor. We're just here to have a little fun. No pressure, okay? Just try and match my moves. This isn't a competition, okay?
Get ready, because I'm gonna dance you into the ground.
What did I just say? Make sure you watch me very closely, John.
Oh, trust me. I will.
Am I distracting you?
Sorry, were you dancing? I didn't notice you there.
God, I love it when you ignore me. It only makes me want you more.
Rip Sigmund Freud. You would have loved Sergio.
You want to keep these moves light? Or are you ready to go heavyweight?
I don't do half-stepping. Let's go full throttle.
Your wish is my command. Incredible! We were totally in tune with each other. It's like the rest of the world vanished, leaving nothing but the rhythm and our perfectly synchronized bodies.
Beyond everything you just said, you're actually a pretty great teacher. It's like we've been doing this routine together for years.
Really? Thanks, Jala. I really enjoy introducing people to the joy of dance.
I'd partner up with you again anytime.
Darling, good of you to roll through as though you could resist. You're here to face my good general, my self-righteous right hand. Ah, well, Selma has been instrumental to Barefoot. Family bickers, but we love our cubs dearly. When she first caught my eye, she was struggling, trying to set up a community fridge while her own fridge remained barren. So sweet, but so misguided. Just needed a push in the right direction. My direction. Just like you. We've done this a few times now, no need to faff about anymore. A bear knows when it's time to stop playing with her food and finally take a bite. I need you, Jala. The mayor hasn't spoken to her daughter in years, and she'd do anything to get her back. To get her happy little family back. Do you understand? She'd give anything. Even the upcoming election.
No. No way.
I don't just want the park, Jella. My plans are so much bigger than that. Who better to represent the freaks? The untidy, sharp-edged deviants tossed in the gutter than moi? This town has no future. There's no building on top of rot. It needs to burn to begin anew.
Well, there's a campaign slogan for you.
I see you. You're a misfit toy. So am I. And our judges have never truly loved us. For us to thrive, they must be brought low. What rises from the ashes will be fresh, pure. Finally, a place with us in mind. Don't speak. This moment doesn't belong to either of us anyway. Face my general. Consider my offer.